Good morning, guys. Welcome to this day's episode. Today we are going to do some performance upgrades on the 5.3 LM7. So I'm going to install a camshaft. So this camshaft is from Texas Speed and Performance. These are the specs on the camshaft. It's a stage 2 truck camshaft, and this is a kit if you choose all the options. We've got some gaskets over here, ARP bolt, and we got the LS6 springs, and then we got the cam itself. Looking pretty good. So without further ado, let's rip this thing apart so we can do something. There we go. I'll probably have to take the air pipe out, and then the fan shroud, and then the fan. Well, let's just get started and see how it goes. So I removed the air hose, the fan shroud, and the fan, which is just I think it's 34 or 36 millimeter key, and then you just bang it that way. It looses the right way. So now it's together, and the reason why I put this on backwards is because when pulling the pulley, it needs to go behind these tabs all around, and then into the bolt. I bought a little bit longer bolt just to be sure. So I couldn't get this crap I bought to work, so I managed to find a big old thing and put it on 2 places behind the wheel, and it's almost coming off. So at least I found something that's working. So let's continue. So now that the pulley is off, it's time to take the water pump and stuff. And then everything off here, both sides, the valve covers. Let's go. So I removed this. It's 5 bolts, and then this connection, I clearly didn't have to do this, but one connection here, and then this is off, and then there are 4 bolts for the valve cover, and then that's off. So now it's like this. And then you remove the water pump, 6 bolts, and then next to take this cover off. So I've taken out the timing here. You have to watch out that the dot here matches with the dot on the one down there before you take it off. And then this lid is behind it, and you take that off. And then I put 2 bolts from the water pump in here so I can turn it. But first I'm gonna get my new camshaft ready, oil it up, because this is gonna be take out, put in. You don't want to take chances. And before I take it out, I'm gonna stick 8mm sticks all the way in there, and to lock it up. Let's see. So now that I've spinned that and put the rods inside, I have to take it out and put the other one in. So Now the cam is back in, and the triangular plate, which was 18 pounds torque and which is 25 Newton meters, and then the sprocket, remember to align it with the bottom dot, and then this is 26 pounds or 35 Newton meters. Hey guys, so it's like 2 weeks later. So after I opened up the engine, I saw how in bad shape it was. It was so dirty, so much sludge and stuff inside. The rocker arms and the push rods were grinding together a little bit, and when I took out the old camshaft, it was super stiff to come out, super stiff, and one of the bearings for the camshaft dropped down to the pan. So, well, the only thing I did after that was push the car out and put it in parking mode. So now 2 weeks later, we moved the car to another place, and we're gonna remove the engine and see what condition it is in. So let's start a time lapse.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future.
So the engine is almost out. It's just 2 bolts on the bell housing, and then figure out a way to pull it out, pretty much. And of course the bolts for the engine mounts as well. But almost there, almost out.
Thoughts get thrown around, but we keep going on believing, and on till we're all cried out, 'cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. This time it's not about escaping. We don't feel like it. We don't feel like it. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. Thoughts of leaving, when thoughts get thrown around, but we keep going on believing, and on till we're all cried out, 'cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. This time it's not about escaping. We don't feel
So this is how it is inside. Disgusting. This is almost clogged. Ew. Well, let's take this plate off.
Can you give me what I need? Just give me what I want, baby. Can you give me what I need? Just give me what I want. Just give me what I want. Give me what I'm looking for. And if you're out, if you were down, and if you're out, if you were down. I like it better when I'm missing. And if you're out, if you were down, and if you're out,
So the taxi speed cam is out and looks to be fine. So, well, I never turned on the engine, but better to look at it. Clutch. One bearing, dos, and third bearing is the one that fell down. I already removed a lot of the sludge that was on here, so it was very bad. So my dad made braces from where the motor mounts to the transmission, so it holds up and doesn't fall down, and then we close it up here. So thank you guys for watching. Now I have to make a list and evaluate what I'm gonna replace in the engine, and order parts, and then figure out what to do. So until next time.